Elections are like the cornerstone of our democracy. The integrity with which the elections are being held is paramount. Sir, the elections should be held in the true spirit of the democracy. The elections process should be such that both the winners and losers should have complete trust in how the process has been done. So there have been a lot of doubts and a lot of issues. And like every other party, we represented to the Election Commission of India. Sir, there have been some issues which we have raised. I will just mention 2 or 3 issues which we have raised. In Andhra Pradesh, 3,38 lakhs votes were polled, sir. And the polling started at morning 7 o'clock until 6 in the evening. But after 6 o'clock, surprisingly, 15% of votes were recorded. That is, out of 338, 51 lakh votes were recorded. Never it has happened in the history of Andhra Pradesh, not even in 19, not in 14. So we are unable to understand how this sudden surge in voting happened after 6 o'clock. And similar complaint was there even in Orissa, sir. So we'd like to know how such things are happening suddenly. There's another, whenever we give complaints, sir, whenever we have given complaints, nothing has been done, sir. I'll just give an example. So in Vijayanagaram, in polling station 9 and polling station 4, our former MP gave a complaint, sir. He found that during the day of the counting, the battery charge of the EVM was 99%. On the day of the polling, the battery charge was 60%. How did this charge how did the charge go up? We raised a complaint, there was no response. We asked for the CCTV footage of the strong room. It was not provided. We asked for the VVPATs. They said it had been burnt and destroyed. Sir, such is the thing. There was no response at all. And when we asked for verifying these particular EVMs, they said this particular EVMs will not be given for verification. Another set of EVMs were provided for verification. So such is the bad response we got from the officers. And there was no point in raising the complaint also. And mock polling was conducted on some other EVMs, not on the EVMs which we complained, sir. And there's one more peculiar issue I would also like to raise. For example, in Hindupur Assembly, there is one particular polling station, 28, where we had elections on the same day, sir, for the Parliament and for the Assembly. Sir, we polled 472 votes for Parliament. Our party got in that particular booth. There we've been winning for the past 30 years, right from the local body elections to everything. And in the assembly election, we just got 1 vote, sir. We had 5 agents in the booth and their family members itself constitute for 30 votes. We are unable to understand how 472 votes we polled on the same day, same time for Parliament, and for Assembly we were getting just 1 vote. So throughout the world, everybody is coming back to paper ballot. Sir, even the US President himself said we are coming back to the paper ballot from EVMs. 92% of all the US elections are happening on paper ballot. Even Elon Musk, who is himself an expert, he himself, a technical expert, sir, basically, he himself said that EVMs are easily, they can be hacked. And there are many countries which have come back, sir, from EVMs to paper ballot. For example, you see Netherlands. In 2006, 2007, they came back to paper ballot. There were like live demonstration on TV how they hacked the EVMs. And even in Germany in 2009, Germany also they came back to paper ballot. And even Ireland, even Paraguay, Finland, and our neighbor Bangladesh also has come back to paper ballot, sir. Sir, we also would like to draw your attention throughout Europe. If you take UK, Turkey, Sweden, all the developed nations who are well developed and who have very good technical capabilities, they are still using paper ballots. They doing this to dispel any doubts. Sir, our party has won with EVMs in 19 and we lost with EVMs in 24. My 3 elections we won with EVMs, sir. But still I have some doubts and I want to dispel these doubts. The government should act and take everybody's suggestion, and we should come back to paper ballots, sir. That is our request. And sir, we would like to make some suggestions. One is that we want the paper ballot system to be back, and the second point is, Sir, we are okay with SIR or we are okay with any vote revision, any process, as long as all sections of society are comfortable with it. And third, all parties should have access to webcasting, sir. There should be webcasting in all the polling booths, and webcasting should be accessible to any booth. The CCTV footage of any booth should be available to any party, and the election should be held in a transparent process. Thank you very much, sir.
अब मैं ईवीएम्स में आता हूं अध्यक्ष। ये जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोटिंग मशीन है, लोकतंत्र एक भरोसे पर चलता है अध्यक्ष, और वो भरोसा क्या है कि जब वो 98 करोड़ लोग जाकर उस लाइन में खड़े होते हैं, 5-5, 7-7 घंटे कभी कभी धूप पे खड़े होते हैं। आप राजस्थान से आते हैं, आप जानते हैं कैसी चिलचिलाती गर्मी रहती है मई जून में। उसको यह भरोसा होना चाहिए कि जो वो वोट डाल रहा है वो सही जगह जा रहा है कि नहीं। और आज इस देश में बहुत लोगों को यह चिंता है। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि ईवीएम मैनिपुलेट हो रहे हैं, मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि लोगों को इस बात की चिंता है कि ईवीएम मैनिपुलेट हो सकते हैं। और जब आवाम का भरोसा लोकतंत्र में टूटता है तो अराजकता फैलती है अध्यक्ष जी, अराजकता फैलती है। और इसलिए यह बहुत जरूरी है। मैंने सदन में सवाल पूछा था, किरण रिजिजू जी यहां पे है नहीं, उस समय वो कानून मंत्री थे 25 मार्च 2002 को। मैंने पूछा था इस सदन में, आप आसन पे थे अध्यक्ष जी, कि ये ईवीएम का सोर्स कोड किसके पास है? ये ईवीएम का जो सोर्स कोड है, ये क्या उन कंपनियों के पास है जो ईवीएम बनाती हैं, कि ये चुनाव आयोग के पास है? Who has the source code of these EVMs? I did not receive an answer that day. I have not received an answer till now. और मैं आज आपके माध्यम से पूछना चाहता हूं कि सरकार को चुनाव आयोग से यह बात पूछकर हम लोगों को बतानी चाहिए कि क्या उसका सोर्स कोड जो मदरबोर्ड प्रोग्राम होता है वो उनके पास है कि उन कंपनियों के पास है जो ये मशीनें बनाते हैं। और मैं अध्यक्ष जी बहुत जिम्मेदारी से यह बात कह रहा हूं कि इसका ये जो लोगों में आशंका है, इसको हल करने के दो ही तरीके हैं। या तो 100% वीवीपैट की काउंटिंग हो, 100% वीवीपैट की काउंटिंग हो, और या जो से बढ़िया सोल्यूशन है कि हमको पेपर बैलेट में वापस चला जाना चाहिए। बहुत सारे ऐसे मुल्क थे जिन्होंने ईवीएम का प्रयोग किया था, जापान, जर्मनी, अमेरिका, जहां पे आजाद हुए थे, वो सारे पेपर बैलेट में वापस क्यों चले गए? क्या कारण था कि वो पेपर बैलेट पे चले गए? वो कारण ये था that after all the EVM is a machine, and any machine can be manipulated. और मैं अध्यक्ष जी एक बात कहना चाहता हूं कि अगर ईवीएम में सब कुछ ठीक है, सब कुछ बिल्कुल पारदर्शित है, एवरीथिंग इज कोस्टर, एवरीथिंग इज अबव बोर्ड। 6 प्रदेशों में चुनाव होने जा रहे हैं, केरल, तमिलनाडु, पश्चिम बंगाल, असम, पुडुचेरी। पेपर बैलेट पे करा लीजिए ना चुनाव, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। देखिए, चुनाव आयोग को तो चुनाव करवाना है, चुनाव आयोग को तो चुनाव करवाना है। चुनाव आयोग को क्या फर्क पड़ता है ईवीएम से हो या पेपर बैलेट से हो? चलो अगर 3-4 दिन लग भी गए गिनती में, लोगों का भरोसा जो भारत की लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था है, जो भारत की बुनियाद है, जिस लोकतंत्र के बारे में हम दुनिया में गूंज गूंज के कहते हैं कि हम भारत देश के सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र है, उसकी विश्वसनीयता वापस आ जाएगी अध्यक्ष जी। आज ये जो प्रश्न चिन्ह ईवीएम्स ने हमारे लोकतंत्र पर लगाया है, ये सबसे बड़ा जो सवालिया निशान है। अब
आप भी बैलेट पे चुनाव कर लीजिए, आप भी बैलेट पे चुनाव कर लीजिए, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा।
And I'd like to conclude by saying that the biggest anti-national act you can do is vote chori. There is no bigger anti-national act that you can do than vote chori. Because when you destroy the vote, you destroy the fabric of this country. You destroy modern India, you destroy the idea of India. So I'd like to conclude by saying vote chori is an anti-national act, and those across the aisle are doing an anti-national act.